Question number 1. The third term of a linear sequence AP is 16 and each system is 34. Find the second term. So we have solution. So in this question, we don't know the first term and we don't know the common difference, but we asked to find the second term, which is T2. I know that T2 is equals to A plus D. So from this question, we'll find the value of A and D, which is the first term and the second term. So from the question, we're given that the third term of a linear sequence AP is 16. So third term, which is T3, is equals to A plus 2D, and this is equals to 16. And then each system is 34. So the system is equals to A plus 5D, and this is equals to 34. So we have equation I and equation II. We're going to be solving this equation simultaneously, and we're going to be making use of elimination method. So let's subtract equation I from equation II. So when we do that, we're going to have A plus 2D equals to 16 minus A plus 5D equals to 34. So A minus A is equals to 0. 2D minus 5D is equals to minus 3D. Then 16 minus 34 is equals to minus 18. And let's divide both sides by minus 3. This and this will cancel. Minus and minus will cancel. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 18 divided by 3 is 6. So we have that D is equals to 6. So we have that D is equals to 6. Now, having found the value of D, let's use equation I and find the value of A. So from equation I, we have that A plus 2D is equals to 16. Now, we have A is equals to 16 minus 2D. So A is equals to 16 minus 2. Now D is equals to 6. So we have 16 minus 2 times 6 is 12. And 16 minus 12 is equals to 4. So here we have that A is equals to 4. Now, having found the value of A and D, the first term and the common difference, let's now find the second term of the AP. So the second term is equals to, or is given by the first term plus the common difference. So we have A is equals to 4 plus D is equals to 6. 4 plus 6 is equals to 10. So the second term of this AP is equals to 10, which is option C. Now question number 2. The fourth and 13th term of an AP are 3 and 39 respectively. Find the nth term of the progression. Alright, please, if you're still watching this video, I want you to support me by subscribing to this channel. Also like this video, drop your comments and share with your friends. So let's start. From the question, we're given the fourth term and the 13th term of an AP as 3 and 39 respectively. So the fourth term is equals to A plus 3D, and it is equals to 3. And then the 13th term is given by A plus 12D, and it is equals to 39. So let's find the value of A and D first, and let's set this to be equation I and then this equation II. So let's subtract equation II from equation I. So we're going to have a plus 3d equals to 3 minus a plus 12d equals to 39. So a minus a is equals to 0. 3d minus 12d is equals to minus 9d. Then this is equals to 3 minus 39 is equals to minus 36. So let's divide both sides by minus 9. This and this will cancel. This and this will cancel. 3 divided by 9 is equals to 3. 3 divided by 36 is equals to 12. 3 divided by 3 is equals to 1. 12 divided by 3 is equals to 4. So we have that d, which is the common difference, is equals to 4. Now we can use any of these equations, either equation I or II, to find the value of a. But let's use equation I because it is the simplest of them all. So we have that a plus 3d is equals to 3. That's from equation I. Let's make a the subject of the formula. It is going to be 3 minus 3d. So a is equals to 3 minus 3. D is equals to what? D is equals to 4. Now we have that a is equals to 3 minus 3 times 4 is 12. And then 3 minus 12 is equals to minus 9. So we have that a here is equals to minus 9. Now, having gotten the value of d and a, let's write the equation for our nth term. So this is equals to a plus d multiplied by n minus 1. We asked to find the nth term of the progression, that is this tn. So what are we going to do? Let's substitute the value of d and a into this equation. And tn is equals to the a, which is the first term, is equals to minus 9 plus d, the common difference is 4, multiplied by n minus 1. So that the nth term is equals to minus 9 plus 4 times n is equals to 4n. 4 times negative 1 is equals to minus 4. So how that the nth term is equals to minus 9. Minus 9 minus 4 is equals to minus 13. Then we have plus 4n. So the nth term is equals to, let me rearrange this to be 4n minus 13. And so this is the answer to this question. Question number 3. If the sum of 8th and 9th terms of an arithmetic progression is 72 and the 4th term is negative 6, find the common difference. So we write solution. From the question, he said if the sum of 80th and 9th terms of an arithmetic progression is 72. So let's write the sum of 8th term and 9th term. Now 8th term is equals to a plus 7d, then plus 9th term is equals to a plus 8d. Now this is equals to 72, right? And then the fourth term is equals to negative 6. So the fourth term, which is t4, which is equals to a plus 3d, is equals to minus 6. So let's call this equation I, and then this equation II. Now from equation I, we have that a plus a is equals to 2a, then plus 7d plus 8d is equals to 15d. Now this is equals to 72. And then for the fourth term, which is equation II, we have a plus 3d equals to minus 6. Now this is still our equation I, and then this is equation II. Now first, to use elimination method to solve this question, we are going to multiply equation II by 2, so that we have 2a here and 2a here. So 2 times a is equals to 2a plus 2 times 3d is equals to 6d equals to minus 2 times 6 is 12. So let's call this equation I. Now let's subtract equation I from equation I. Now we have 2a minus 2a is equals to 0. 15d minus plus is minus, so 15d minus 6d is equals to 9d, and this is equals to 72. Minus times minus 12 is plus 12, so 72 plus 12 is equals to 84. Let's divide both sides by 9, so this and this will cancel. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Now 8 divided by 3 is equals to 2, remainder 2. 24 divided by 3 is equals to 8. So we have that d is equals to 28 over 3. Now 28 divided by 3 is going to be, it gives us 9 whole number. Now what will remain? We know that 3 times 9 is 27. So 1 will remain. We have 1 over 3. So from the options, the common difference which we have to find is 9 whole number 1 over 3. That is option D. Question number 4. If minus 8, m, n, and 19 are in arithmetic progression, find m, n. So we have to find the value of m and n. So we write solution. Now in this question, we're only given the first term, we're not given the second term, we're not given the third term. We have to find the second term and the third term. So now the knowledge of common difference will help us in this question. We know that m minus 8, that is m minus 8 is equals to n minus m. So this is equals to n minus m. Let's call this equation I. And we also know that m minus 8 is equals to 19 minus n. So I have 19 minus n. Let this be our equation 2. So let's work on equation 1 or I. So we have m minus times minus is plus. We have m plus 8 equals to n minus m. So I have m, let's take this minus m to the left hand side. So I have m plus m. Now let's take this plus n to the left hand side. Minus n equals to, let's take this 8 to the right hand side, negative 8. So I have that m plus m is equals to 2m minus n is equals to minus 8. Let's call this equation I. Now let's work on equation I. So we have that m minus times minus is plus, so m plus 8 is equals to 19 minus n. So we have that m plus n is equals to 19 minus 8. So m plus n is equals to 19 minus 8 is equals to 11. So we have m plus n equals to 11. Now let's call this equation IV. Now let's solve these two equations I and IV simultaneously. We are going to add the two equations I plus IV, because we have minus n and plus n. If you add them up, n will be eliminated. So let's add them. 2m plus m is equals to 3m. Now minus n plus n is 0, so we have equals to minus 8 plus 11 equals to 3. So let's divide both sides by 3. This and this will cancel. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So we have that m is equals to 1. Now to find the value of n, let's use equation I and find the value of n. So equation I states that 2m minus n is equals to minus 8. Now m is equals to 1. Let's substitute 1, then minus n is equals to minus 8. 2 times 1 is 2 minus n equals to minus 8. So we have minus n equals to minus 8. Then let's take this 2 to the right hand side. It will be minus 2. So we have minus n is equals to minus 8 minus 2 is equals to minus 10. Let's divide both sides by minus 1. This and this will cancel. We have that n is equals to this and this, minus signs will cancel. So 10 divided by 1 is equals to 10. So this is the value of n and this is the value of m. Now the final answer is that m comma n is equals to 1 comma 10. And so the option here is option A. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share with your friends and drop your comments. Enjoy the rest of your day. Keep learning.